crews from the National Transportation Safety Board are working right now to retrieve El Faro's missing data recorder. Just over an hour ago, the NTSB announced it has found the data recorder 3 miles under the sea in their second search. It is a major development in this investigation into what caused the El Faro to sink last year, killing all 33 people on board.
The data recorder, it was found 15,000 feet below the surface near the ship's final resting place. In a moment, we'll speak with maritime attorney Rod Sullivan. But first, Channel 4's Scott Johnson standing by with the breaking details. Scott?
Well, Joy, as we learned this major development that frankly no one was certain would happen earlier this afternoon, months ago the National Transportation Safety Board called off the search for the voyage data recorder. And then at the prompting of Florida Senator Bill Nelson, it was started up again. Now we have this video from under the ocean of the data recorder that has been recovered. Today he heard, Nelson did, from the NTSB and told him that the data recorder found was under 15,000 feet of water. It was near the ship's final resting place.
This information stored on the device, once they retrieve it up and then process it, will be the key to determining not only what happened, but what also can be done in the future to ensure that it never happens again.
Of El Faro released a statement today thanking the NTSB. It also said, "We hope that the information contained will help the goal to learn everything possible about the loss of our crew and vessel. We look forward to the NTSB report and welcome safety-related recommendations that benefit our seafarers. There is no more important legacy for our employees and their families." This dramatically changes the investigation into the sinking of El Faro. I was in the hearings held in Jacksonville a couple months ago that looked into the sinking of the ship and if anyone was liable. That was the first of 3 hearings. More are slated to happen in coming months. The hope is the data recorder can answer questions about what led to the sinking. Joy and Tarek, back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. Of course, a total, tragic total of 14 families have settled with Sea Star Lines and Tote right now.
Maritime attorney Rod Sullivan represents one victim's family who did not settle. Rod is joining us now. Rod, thank you for joining us. And what does this mean? I guess initially my first thought was they found this data recorder. They're going to want to know what's on that. Maybe this could affect the families that have already settled. Should they know what's on this data recorder?
You know, Joy, my feeling about this is that it's sort of like being a little bit pregnant. I mean, once you have enough evidence to establish that Toad is liable, getting even more evidence that they're liable is really not going to change the position of the families. And I think that we had enough information even before the data recorder being found to prove, I think, that Toad was responsible for this accident.
Rob, we're taking a look at the scene right now. What can you tell by taking a look at the scene of the discovery? What portion of the ship is that next to the data recorder that's found, 3 miles under the ocean?
Well, you'll recall that the bridge and the ship separated. This is close to the bridge. This is close to the main mast, which is right near the bridge. And the very fortunate thing here is that the data recorder fell on sand. Now, the ship landed in a very muddy, silty area, and it's buried 15 feet deep in the sand. This is a harder surface, and therefore the voyage data recorder is closer to the surface and appears to be undamaged.
Well, that's very interesting you say that, because you would think that it appears to be undamaged. It's closer to the surface. So why do you suppose it wasn't found the first time during the first search?
You know, I don't fault the operators of the ROVs at all. I mean, these are professionals. They're out there doing the best they can, and I think they overlooked it. I don't attribute to them any fault. I mean, there's a big ship, there's a lot of area to look over, and they simply didn't see it the first time they were down there.
Do you think that it is really possible that there is still audio evidence after all this time? And what challenges exist?
Well, this is a sealed capsule, and if seawater did not seep into the sealed capsule, the electronic information in there should be good. Now, like with any type of electronic information, garbage in, garbage out. If the quality of the recordings is not good to begin with, if the batteries were dead before the accident happened, any number of things could have happened so that there may not be good data in there. But I think I'm being pessimistic. I'm hopeful that we're going to get recordings of what was said on the bridge. And that's the most important information that's on that VDR.
Well, Rod, something else I'm going to admit, that first search took a long time. And so when Senator Nelson called for the second search, or, encouraged them to go for a second search, I really didn't think that they would find it. Are you surprised that they even found?
I'm very surprised. I thought this was like finding a needle in a haystack. And, we really owe a debt of gratitude to the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute, which operates this particular device, the Sentry and the Atlantis. Think of the technology to find something like this 3 miles down with a remote operated vehicle that's not even tethered to the surface after 6 or 7 months. I mean, it's quite frankly, it's amazing.
It really is amazing. Thank you, Rod Sullivan, for your insight. Thanks for joining us.